What's going on, everyone? I hope that you all are doing well, and I want to welcome you guys to an update. This is going to be a Blu-ray update. This is pretty much all the films that I've shown off in the last two videos, the two unboxing videos that I did from Groove Entertainment's eBay store. They also have a website, and their website has a little bit more than what the eBay store has, but I've kind of noticed that they are starting to add a little bit more to the store, and the prices are definitely different. A lot of these that I picked up, I paid only like $6.47, but not too long after I purchased those, they went back up in price. Now they're like $9.33, and so on and so forth, which is crazy to think. But they do have a deal on their websites and their eBay store. I think their eBay store is if you buy two or more, you get 20% off your order. On their website, I'm not 100% sure. I know they had a 4-day sale on steelbooks, which the pricings were amazing. They're definitely a store I feel like are going to be taken over a little bit. You know, with eBay, as much as they're great, I don't buy a whole lot from them because they're just too much. I think between, like, if you're a sub reseller or you just sell in general, you know, between the fees and the shipping and those prices going up, it becomes a little bit harder. And some people are just asking way too much for, you know, what they're selling. I get that they need to, you know, make up for the cost, but at the same time, it's just, I think it's way too much. But with that being said, let's get right into it. So, I've been picking up a lot of catalog titles, you know, a lot of films that I just didn't have in my collection, and I will slowly be adding more. There's a lot I want to upgrade. There's some 4K titles that Groove Entertainment has, and for a really good price. So you'll probably see a lot more unboxings from them. There's some steelbooks that look pretty interesting that I want to pick up. And I went on their website. They have like an Easter sale going on, so it's like a lot of, you know, kid-friendly films, you know, stuff I grew up in the 90s with, like Casper, Harry and the Hendersons, Beethoven, and they're $6 a piece. So I've been looking at Chicken Run, Beethoven, Casper, Harry and the Hendersons, Babe. I mean, there's just so many. Little Rascals is another one. So there's so many that I am in the process of trying to pick up. Now, there's two movies I do plan to pick up on DVD. Unfortunately, they don't have Blu-ray releases, and that's the film Little Giants and A Troll in Central Park. Now, I have the VHS tape of Troll in Central Park, but I want to upgrade to DVD. But those I do plan to pick up very soon. But enough with the chit chatting. Let's get into it. So the first two are Psycho films. The first one being an upgrade, and that is Psycho 3. This is the standard Universal release. Never seen the Psycho series. Been wanting to check it out for a very long time, or at least the film series, that is. And yeah, why not? It's directed actually by Anthony Perkins, which is pretty cool. Looks like it's got a pretty decent cast, so I'm looking forward to it. And then I picked up Psycho 4, The Beginning, which is another one that looks pretty decent from what I've seen in the back. I don't think there's anybody who's well known in this one from what it looks like. I don't think so. And this, of course, is a Universal release. I do believe Psycho 3 and 4 both have Scream Factory releases. So if you're looking to pick those up, I do believe they are available. The next one here that I picked up is a 80s classic by John Hughes. That is Weird Science. This one has an Arrow video release, but you know what? I don't mind having these just standard Blu-ray releases, especially if they're, you know, decent in price. And you know, the scan might not be the greatest, but I do have a 4K player, so a lot of times it does upscale the picture quality, which I'm fine with. But I love this movie. It's one of my personal favorites, and Danny Elfman does the music for this, so, or at least the main theme for it. Then we have Problem Child. Oh my god, what can I say about this movie? Such a classic. I do believe part 2 is available on Blu-ray. I don't know if it's like a burn on demand or if it's, you know, a bootleg that somebody released on like Instagram or something, but yeah, really glad to pick that one up. Then we have Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, which is a fun movie. Christopher Maloney is in this. Um, who else is in this? Doesn't show who else is in this. I think Tobey Maguire makes a small cameo in this, but I love this movie. It does have a Criterion release, so a lot of these movies, again, they will have some type of some type of special edition release for it. But I've just been deciding to just pick up the standard releases. Next, we have the Johnny Depp film Crybaby, which is one I've been wanting to add a little, for a little while now. It's fun, it's cheesy, but I do like some cheesy movies, and it's got Iggy Pop in it, Ricky Lake, Tracy Lords, really good cast. Is it Tracy Lords who just no? There's somebody who just passed away. I believe it might have been Tracy Lords. I could be wrong on that. But yeah, really glad to finally have that in the collection. And then I picked up National Lampoon's Animal House, a film I'm sure everyone has seen. I believe there's a 4K release of this, but for a pretty good price, I figured why not? Really cool there. The next one here is a classic from the 90s, The Flintstones. I like this movie. I do prefer this one over the sequel. I don't know. I feel like the sequel, it was just a cash grab, which is weird because it took so long to do a sequel, and it's not even a sequel. It's more of a prequel, and it's not really a great prequel. So I figured, I'd just stay with, this one, because that's the one I'll watch the most out of the two. Let's continue with these three. The next one here is another upgrade, and that's the Black Dahlia, which is, from what I heard, it's a pretty good movie. The story it's based on, it takes, the whole murder that the film takes place around actually happened back in, I want to say it was like the 40s or 30s. It could be earlier than that, but it was a gruesome murder that basically made headlines and became a really big case due to what happened. And the young lady who was murdered, unfortunately, was a upcoming actress. I don't know if she would have been still, if she had was around and wasn't killed. I feel like she would have been alive to this day, maybe. She might have been like hitting close to 100, maybe somewhere in her 90s. I don't know. But yeah, the casting in this looks great. We've got Josh Hartnett, Scarlett Johansson, Aaron Eckhart, Hilary Swank. A great cast nonetheless. Definitely looking forward to that. Picked up The Shadow, which is one of my personal favorites growing up. Great cast. You've got, of course, Alec Baldwin. You got Peter Boyle, Ian McKellen, Jonathan Winters, and Tim Curry. Great to see Tim Curry. I was very surprised that Ian McKellen was in this. It took me until I think last year to realize that Ian McKellen was in this movie, which is crazy to think, but yeah, I'm very happy to finally have that. They do have a Shout Select release for that. It's like a collector's edition, and it basically includes like the original poster, the cover is the original poster, and then it just has one special feature, and that's it. I still want to get it because it is one of my favorites. My goal is to get the VHS, the DVD, the what is it? Oh my god, I can't think of it. It used the format that used to be cut, a laser disc. There we go. I want to get the laser disc, and then there's of course the toy line and things like that. I just really like that movie. And then we have the Burbs, another one that has a Shout release. Yeah, actually, it's a Shout Select release that they have out. But I just decided to get the standard, universal release. I remember when they released this, I believe Best Buy was starting to get like these I guess barebone release Blu-rays, and it was this, it was Basketball, Problem Child, and they kept coming out with like I think 4 or 5 titles here and there. But yeah, really cool to find that one. And then the last two are Trey Parker and Matt Stone films. So as I was mentioning with the Burbs, Best Buy would start releasing these Blu-rays like Problem Child, and they were only Best Buy exclusives, at least for the time being. And of course, Basketball was one of them. And I like this movie. It is bare bones, but that's okay because I believe the DVD was bare bones. I think the only thing that they had was like a behind the scenes. I don't think this is on that, which kind of sucks, but I've always enjoyed this movie. Came out in '98. Pretty good cast. You've got Ernest Borgnine, I believe is how you pronounce it. I probably butchered that. You've got Jenny McCarthy's in this. Yasmin Bleeth, Robert Vaughn, and you got some cameos as well. So it's a fun movie. It's been a while since I've seen it, and yeah, really happy to get that. And then the last one here is Orgasmo. So Orgasmo basically came out the year before 97, and this I remember when the DVD for this came out, and I went to Best Buy and snagged it right away. When DVDs were like 15 to 20 bucks. Well, who am I kidding? They still are. But I think a lot of these straight to DVD releases have gone down in price. I think now the most, I think it's 15. A lot of times they're 10 bucks. But it's got Ron Jeremy, some well recognizable faces in this as well. Maybe a couple. But it's cheesy. It's weird. But I love this movie. I laughed my ass off numerous times, especially that "You're a man, a man." There's a scene in that. It's weird, but nonetheless, it's great. And there's tons of features. I mean, 3 hours, and I think there's 2 cuts of the version, of the version. There's 2 cuts of the film, 2 different versions. So yeah, I would highly recommend if you want to check this one out to check it out. So there you have it. That's Orgasmo. And that's my collection update. So not too bad in the way of some, comedies and, some dramas and whatnot. Horror. I think the selection's pretty well. But there's a lot. I'm starting to find titles I can't find anywhere else. Their titles are cheaper than getting them off Amazon. They have a good deal going on. You get a certain percentage off. Why not? Like I said, there's a lot of catalog titles I want to get. I plan to get a lot of the films that I grew up with, like Babe, The Little Rascals, Casper, all that. Basically, all that jazz. But there are some 4K titles that they have I would like to get as well. We have John Carpenter's The Thing, Backdraft. There's what is the film? Van Helsing. So there's so many cool releases that they have, or titles, or whatever it may be. So guys, check out Groove Entertainment. Check out their eBay store. Check out their website. A lot of cool stuff. If you guys are looking to to fill in some titles that you didn't have, I would highly recommend you guys checking out their stuff, and you can get a really good deal. So with that being said, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I do movie reviews, unboxings, collection updates, and I also do some wrestling related videos. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, let me know what your thoughts are on any of these movies if you've seen them. And until next time guys, take care, and I'll see you in a future video. Peace.